Hey guys, welcome back to the Alpha Strike, and we have the uncommon review for TMNT Wave 1. Yeah. So, we have once again, I am Leo, this is
Mike the Shredder.
Mike the Shredder.
Mike Nito.
And we just wanted to go ahead and just keep up the, start off with these for every video because they're fun. So, let's go ahead and start off. We have the amazing guy here, which is the leader of the Turtles, or the mentor, or the dad, whatever you want to call him, Splinter.
Splinter. No, okay. Movie moment. Alright, he is 40 points, animal, martial artist, TMT ally, so, decent share of keywords there. His trait, I have taught you all I've learned. He can use Empower, period. Adjacent friendly characters with the TMT keyword, not TMT ally, just TMNT, modify their attack values by +1. So he's standing next to the turtles. They're getting +1 damage and +1 to their attack. And then if you run him in any other game, he just hands out Empower for being there. So no other special powers. What you see is what you get after that. Starts with Sidestep, Precision Strike, 11 attack, 17 defense with Super Senses, and Leadership on a 40-point character. So we're coming back to Leadership just for the extra action. Not so much removing tokens from other people, unless you run a bunch of Mousers. Splinter and a bunch of Mousers, that's just wrong.
But all the Empower they would get, though, they'd be 2 damage.
A bunch of foot soldiers, just kind of flip it, make Shredder the leader of the Turtles for a day, Splinter the leader of the foot soldiers.
There's Bizarro World, right? I mean, that's a thing.
Alright, and then he drops from Leadership to Close Combat Expert with 1 damage. Still keeps that 11. Dang. Then drops from Super Senses to Close Combat Combat Reflexes, and then Force Blast, keeping what he's got there. Loses Close Combat Expert just before he KOs, but never drops below a 10 for 40 points. You're going to want to base people with him and have other people base with you, and just beat people up. He gets that Precision Strike for the first 3 turns, or first 3 clicks, excuse me. So, I mean, really, you want him in there. He may not have the deepest dial in the world, and maybe not the greatest defense values, but he is worth every penny for 40 points.
Because, see, most people think 40 points, they're not going to mess with that figure like that. Like, why would I want to score 40 points, you know? But when he hits you for what he does, like, oh, that was a...
And then his friends hit you.
Yeah,
I flashed to the most recent movie of the Turtles when he's fighting Shredder. That was
pretty
an awesome
cool.
fight.
That was a good scene. You know, people make fun of those movies, those new TMNT movies, but, you know, they have some good spots in them. There's some good scenes. All right, next up, we have the Street Fighter man himself here, Casey Jones.
Goongla, goongla.
This guy, for 30 points, as you've all probably heard, is insane. Okay? Too good for his points. So, he has the Brute and TMNT ally keyword. He has the trait called Alright Shorty, show me what you got. Unique modifier, when Casey Jones is adjacent to a friendly character named Raphael, they both modify their attacks by +1. So imagine if you have him and Splinter and Raph all on the same team. The Empower goes crazy from Splinter. They both have +2. Well, okay. +2 to Raph, +1 to this guy. Wow.
Just
so
swinging like crazy.
He has a charge willpower top dial with 2 damage Battle Fury. And he has this cool attack power called Goongla Goongla.
Goongla Goongla.
Give Casey Jones a close action to make a close attack. If he hits after actions resolve, move him up to 2 squares, automatically breaking away, and then make another close combat attack with his attack and damage value modified by +1. So, he does take the damage position modifier if he hits on the second attack, of course, which is why that gives him the +1 attack to, or damage to supply that. So he still has 2. And then he goes up to an 11 attack. So it's basically a flurry with 10 and 11, with always 2 damage.
If Raph's there, it's an 11 and a 12.
11 and 12. Or if Splinter's there, gets some power, so it's 3 and 3. It's
so many good combinations.
So he is 5 clicks deep.
30 points.
5 clicks.
What were you guys thinking?
The first 3 clicks are the same. 7, 10, 10, 10, 16, 2, whatever, 17 on the first top dial. So, willpower, he's swinging. Last 2 clicks, he has Flurry with reflexes, 9 and 2s. 10s with Raph next to him.
He's putting that hockey mask to good use. I mean,
Yeah.
striking the fear into the hearts of those who like to play sports.
And this is the 1984 comic series one, so he's. What can I say, guys? He's just amazing. You want this guy on your teams for sure.
All right, up next, Baxter Stockman, uncommon. He is 30 points. Scientist TMT villain. Trait, I don't need anyone except my Mousers. When a friendly character named Mouser is KO'd by an opponent's attack, roll a d6. On 4 through 6, you may place adjacent a number 5 Mouser from outside the game if no other friendly character did.
Whoa. Okay.
Interesting. So basically, if you have more than one Baxter Stockman, you can't just bring the flood of the Mousers, but at least one of you can.
Yes.
Let's see, and his special damage power, you give him a free action and heal an adjacent friendly character with the robot keyword 1 click. If it can't be healed, modify its speed and attack values by +1 this turn instead. Wow, he's a robot booster.
As an attack power, right? Not a damage power.
No, yes, sorry, attack power. Honestly, I've never looked at this guy because, as you guys saw in our unboxing when I got him, I didn't get the proper card. So
I've heard that the usual team to play is that guy, Justin Seifert, and at Krang, because the pluses from this and from that because he can't heal him or whatever, or he does heal him later.
Speed and attack, so you could do that free action to go. Okay, +1 your speed and attack. Go get him, Krang.
And Krang says, I am Colossal and get +2, so he's +3 to attack and speed. With Giant Reach 3 because he's Colossal. Oh. It's just, everyone knows that combo, guys. If you don't, there you go. We've heard that from several sources, so it's just great.
But he starts with Stealth and Outwit. Wow, 30 points, Stealth and Outwit. Where have you been all my life? And then I believe he drops down into Perplex. Keeps that attack power his whole dial, so really run him if you got those Mousers, because that could be advantageous. Really low values as far as defense go. You're really looking to keep him hidden. He's not going to be attacking with those 8s or even, I dare say, the 9s.
Nah, 30 point support.
14 defense. It kind of looks like he belongs back in the Golden Age era, but, whatever. He's there, does what he needs to do. Stealth, outwits, all sorts of good stuff, though I think I might turn to Jewel for Stealth and Outwit for 25 points.
Yeah, it's
Unless I got Mousers. Mousers would be definitely good to keep bringing those back.
Alright, next uncommon on our list here, we have Nobody. This guy's really cool. He's got
Nobody.
Nobody. His name's Nobody.
Mr. Nobody?
No, not Mr. Nobody, just Nobody. This guy's really cool, 45 points, though. Check this out. He has the coolest power in the whole game, which... I'm pretty sure we've made this joke in our unboxing video, but I have to say it again because it's so great.
Only because it actually came up on the WizKids Rules forum.
It totally did. Alright, so he has police and the team ability, which is nice.
Okay.
Which, thought. No range. Dang it, never mind.
Cops.
The cops could work with this guy, but he has no range.
That's right, give him a Hulkbuster arm. Minimum range of 6.
range, there you go.
Energy explosion.
And TMNT allies, he's a good guy. Cool sculpt. He has grappling hook, so he ignores elevated terrain for movement purposes.
Go Batman.
And his trait is called... Here it comes. Nobody can use stealth. Period. Nobody can't be targeted by opposing characters if he's adjacent to a wall.
So there came up a question on the rules forum that was, are they actually referring to the character, or is it really true that nobody on the board can use stealth? With the years I've been playing Heroclix, I knew what they meant, but it was just funny to see that somebody wanted to ask that clarification just to make 100% certain. And I'm not making fun of whoever asked that question. I'm glad you did, because there are probably people out there that were just trying to abuse that to the fullest extent of abusing it. So yes. I appreciate going for that clarification, but I look at that, I'm like, yeah, they meant nobody as in the character Nobody.
Alright, he also has a attack power called Cape in Your Eyes. This power is annoying. So, give Nobody a power action and choose an adjacent opposing character. That character can't make an attack during its next turn.
I've got cape in my eyes.
Literally. He just says, here I am. You're stuck there not doing anything for a turn.
Eat that, Batman.
Seriously, right? So he has Sidestep on his first, 2 clicks. Then Shape Change, not Shape Change, Plasticity, thank you. on the top next ones, and then it sets up again on his last. Has a lot of that power. The first 3 clicks have that cape in your eyes. Last 2 is Quake with 2 printed damage, so you're not losing anything with Quake. And he has reflexes for the last 3 and toughness first 2 with close combat expert. So he's definitely a brawler. He wants to get up in the fight and put cape in your eyes and beat the crap out of you. So pretty cool figure. I like Nobody a lot. I'm not sure what team I could use him on. He is an ally. Probably figure out something for him.
Just remember, nobody can use stealth.
Nobody can use stealth, guys. Alright, I think you're next.
Yep. Alpha 1.
We have a random... Oh, okay. I thought he was just a foot soldier. Why is there a random foot soldier here?
He's got that little silver mask you guys can see there, but Eric couldn't. You only see him from the backside, so
yeah,
makes sense. Alpha 1. Special damage power. I'm going to get this wrong all day. Special attack power. There we go, the fist symbol. Whoops, totally dropped that.
Figure down. Cut.
Yeah, that didn't happen. And action. All right, so now that I've picked up the figure, we've got attack power. Give Alpha 1 a power action and choose a character within 5 squares. If that character is friendly, they must have the robot keyword. If that character is opposing, it can't have the robot keyword. So pick a friendly with a robot keyword, a non-friendly that is not a robot. Then place that character adjacent. So
that seems pretty easy, right?
Come here.
Yep. I mean,
5 squares of just, hey, you, come here. And it's not even line of fire, gentlemen.
What?
It says power action and choose a character within 5 squares.
Wow.
So you're behind 4 walls. Come here. You're here now. That could be an excellent recall for some robots.
Right?
He is 60 points. Foot Clan Robot TMNT villain. Sidestep, toughness, leadership, and dom. 5 range. Same thing on the second click. Goes to Pulse Wave with Perplex. And finishes off 2 clicks of regen. Nothing to write home about when it comes to those attack values except for that 11 starting off. But that regen could be nice. A little bit of Perplex, 60 points. You know, I may not have given this guy all the respect that he deserves.
Alright, so next we have Slash. Look at this guy. He's so big and spiky. I love this Slash, by the way.
I love that Slash.
So, this one's really cool. He has the Mutanimals keyword, which is a cool new keyword. The TMNT ally and TMNT villain.
Mutanimals. Did any of the other characters get that in the second wave?
I think they did. We'll get there.
We'll have to cover that.
So, okay. So this one has 80 points. Whew. These point values, man. I was getting every time. He has a trait where if Slash occupies or is adjacent to printed hindering terrain, modifies attack by -2. So Smoke Cloud will give us the generic -1, but not -3. Whew. That could have been rough for old Slash there, you know, if it was just those. So yeah, you want to keep him away from all the shrubbery, which is weird.
Printed shrubbery.
Printed shrubbery. Because he says all I want is palm trees.
Lazy bum. Said it before, I'll say it again, and I'll keep saying it. He's a lazy bum.
He's a lazy bum. So he has another defense power called Spike Shell, like as so. Slash can use invulnerability. That's good. When Slash takes damage from an opponent's close attack, so only close attacks, guys. After action resolve, deal that character 1 penetrating damage. So he has a close attack pseudo feedback damage. That's pretty cool. I think I fought against this guy once. And I did not want to hit him for that very reason because I was going to get hit back.
Yep, our very first battle box with the turtles.
Is that what it was? Yeah. See, I remember that. It was a long time ago.
You poked me from 3 squares away with Donatello. We're going to. I was like, you know, you're gonna take feedback damage for that. You're like, what? I'm like, yep.
Still counts as a close attack. You're not wrong. So going on to his dial here, he has 9 speed, 12 attack with blades, claws, fangs, guys. Now it drops to a 10 if you're hindering, but still 12.
Or next to hindering.
So watch your hindering steps, guys. 17 with the defense power and 3 damage with exploit. Yes, charge, blades, exploit. He is dealing you lots of damage.
Yep.
Second click, he jumps to an 18 defense with that power, which is gross. 12 attack still, 8 speed, 3 damage. Third click, we're on 12 attack still.
80 points.
Dang.
I try and pull him in whenever I can. I love that slash.
Fourth click, 11 attack with Flurry Blades with Battle Fury. So now he's going through Shape Change.
And I'm flurrying.
Yeah.
So 12 damage, shape change ignored.
Fifth click. Oh, look at that. 11 attack with 7 Flurry. 2 damage. Battle Fury. This guy is... Wow. Need I say more? The best attack values in the game ever, just through a whole dial. 12 and 11s. Never has a 10. That's pretty stellar, if you ask me. Just don't play on hindering terrain.
Yep.
80 points.
Make sure to keep him away from it, or if you do, just be ready for those 10s. So.
Go ahead.
All right, Leatherhead. I saw this guy. Somebody else pulled him, and I was like, I must has this awesome sculpt of awesomeness.
Just a big crocodile.
I played him once. He absolutely failed me, but he just looks cool. I really hope that they do something like this for Killer Croc in the future. I mean, yeah, okay, I understand. No crocodile head, but I mean,
beak, yeah.
just that back. I don't even think I would complain if they did a sculpt reuse on that for Killer Croc. Anyway, enough of petting my figure. Traded. Don't you hurt Michelangelo. Oh, sorry. Keywords: animal, brute, mutanimals, and mutant allies. So there's another mutant animals. Don't you hurt Michelangelo. Unique modifier. When Leatherhead is adjacent to a friendly character named Michelangelo, they both modify their attack values by +1. So yeah, he does that booster that Casey Jones does. So. But this time for Michelangelo. Starts with, then his special attack power. Give Leatherhead a power action to move up to 3 squares using ignore character bases. After action resolve, make a close attack that targets each opposing character occupying or adjacent to those squares. Hit characters are dealt 2 damage and knock back 2 squares. So it doesn't say anything about a direct line. No, I could actually roll around in a circle and get 3 guys.
Yeah.
It's just a nice little path of 3 there.
Totally good.
That would be a death roll. And 2 damage and knock back 2 squares. So it's like a quake for everybody I hit.
That's pretty epic, actually.
I might actually have to give him another go. Oh, swim symbol. Ignores water for movement because, he's a crocodile. Sidestep to start. So you could sidestep to set up those 3 squares. And then death roll like crazy. 11 attack, 18 with impervious, and battle fury with 3 damage. So I'm also cutting your shape change down.
Nice.
Goes to a 10, same powers. Then drops to, goes up to an 11 for attack with charged blades, claws, and battle fury with toughness. So
wow,
digging out the claws. Then a couple clicks in, he goes to force blast, super strength, empower, and willpower. So I'm picking up stuff and I'm throwing at you or smashing you over the head with it. Keeps that for the remainder of his dial. Last click drops down to a 9, but empower. So I mean, if he could hang in there, he's got no reducers for that latter half of his dial, but he could definitely do some damage. I'm sorry, that looks like impervious on the starting click for this. It's actually invulnerable. So my bad. That looks very not paint. It's printing. That looks very brown, gold-ish, but it's supposed to be silver. So my bad. That is invulnerable to start off. Impervious would be much better.
You also dial. It's fine.
It's 80 points for this guy. I love to look at him. Just awesome.
He is gorgeous, Mike. You like that figure for the right reasons.
Alright, so enough about Leatherhead.
Now, the one thing I wanted to mention about Leatherhead, I still have yet mastered the late dial super strength. Have you?
No. Terrible. The object might not be where you are.
Ever.
And you're going to get hit, which probably means you're going to get taken out unless they're so gracious to give you invulnerable late dial, which happens more rare than not.
Yeah. I don't know. I can never place my object on the map out there to where, am I going to be there when he gets super strength?
TK.
The TK helps. You're not wrong. Okay. Last but not least for the uncommons, we have
Metalhead.
The cute, the amazing Metalhead. Yep. This guy is so cool for 100 points. I remember when I first got previewed, I was super excited. I never knew who he was, but I saw it. I was like, that is an awesome click for 100 points. So you guys probably may have saw him in our first Battle Box video all those months ago. But
6 months now.
6 months now, guys. Yep. So here's a trait he has. It says, I built him and I have the remote. At the beginning of your turn, he may remove an action token from Metalhead and give an action token to an adjacent friendly character named Donatello. Now, it does not specify a collector number, so you could play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Donatellos. Is there 5 of them? I got that right.
See. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Not counting the.
And I can't do
Fast-
this because
no.
he's not called.
But there is a fast forces
that's 6.
and the starter.
And so 7. 7 different Donatellos you can run with this guy.
He could go almost every single turn if you play all Donatellos.
You don't have to play 2 of them, but I mean,
Yeah,
because they could just pass the token back and forth.
back and forth all day.
Ooh.
Thoughts, guys. So that's pretty cool. His other thing, that's about it. That's all he does. But his stats and his powers he has is good. So he has flight, attack, and indom with 6 range, 2 bolts for 100 points. That's really, really good. He has sidestep, 10 attack, 18 defense with impervious. Has that for, let's see here, goes to running shot right after on click 2 with 10 attack, precision strike, 4 damage, 18.
Shit, that's not energy explosion?
Yeah, that's precision strike. So yes, he has precision strike first, and then later dial, click 3, he goes to running shot, 9 attack, 17 with invuln, 3 damage, and then he has, I think it's earthbound, last 3. He loses all his cool stuff, but has energy, 6 range still, but 9 attack, 3 damage still, invuln, then next dial, still earthbound, 10 attack, energy explosion with toughness, 2 damage, and last click, earthbound, 9 attack, 17, 2, and KOs on 7. Really solid dial for 100 points. If you play him with any number of Donnies, he'll be fine. 1 is still great.
Right on.
I think that concludes all of our, yes, thank you, uncommon figures.
That's Uncommon Wave 1. It's your review. Hope this information has been helpful to you guys. Hope it makes you decide that you want to play these characters or not play these characters because they're not what you're looking for your team. So, but until next time, remember,
Strike first
and strike hard.